hello, you people in YouTube land. How do you do? So, we are going on a little trip today. We are going out of Taipei, a little trip. So, we are at, I think, Beiman Station. And we are going to take a bus there. Yes, we are going out of Taipei. So, unfortunately, as you can see, there is quite a long queue. But one thing good is you can see there's a signboard there. It tells you when the next bus is coming. So that's a good thing. The bad thing is the long queue. And the worst thing is when the bus comes, the bus is actually quite full. A few buses have passed and they couldn't pick up many people. So it's going to take a long time to get there unless we take a cab, which will cost 10 times the price. Okay, so I did finally get on the bus, but so basically you do is you tap here. You have your MRT card, you can tap it here. Okay, so what happens is that was waiting at this place. It took a few buses came, took up a few passengers. Some didn't even stop, they just bypassed us. So either we take a cab there, or as you can see, I took a bus. But what I did was, instead of taking the bus from this station, I went back to the MRT, took the bus at a earlier station. Yeah. And at the earlier station, they picked up lots of people, so we could get on the bus and we are on our way to, where are we going to? We are going to Jiufen. Yes. So if you come here by taking the train, this is the train station. So basically you come here by the train stop here, come out, take the bus go up the mountain to Jiufen. That's one way of going, or you can do it the way I did, where we take the bus from a bus stop in Taipei, come up the mountain to Jiufen. This is what I did. Yeah. Or you could take a cab lah, but it will cost you 10 times the price lah. And so I've reached Jiufen, and this is what you come for, the view. Look at the view of the sea, the mountain, and the surrounding town area. Yep. Look at that. Ooh. So there are layers and layers of this type of streets. There is a layer where the, what you call it, the street food is. But then there are also many other layers where you can walk past. So a lot of places here, these are like residents, you know. But then all these streets here, they're full of motorbikes. Locals here drive motorbikes. They are not like us tourists who will be walking around. Yeah. So like I said, residents, there are cafes, there are restaurants. A very picturesque place, look at that. Quite a beautiful place. A bit magical. Yep. Very picturesque. Also like a bit of like cats around that you can see. And come to this area here where the famous tea house is. This is below the tea house. So there's like a monster museum here and an old cinema. And then there are a lot of streets and also a lot of stairs going up and down. And it is very tiring to walk up the stairs. But it's also quite picturesque. And the stairs do keep going up and up. So some of the places, they are like food stalls, selling souvenirs, you know, all this kind of stuff. And you can keep walking up and up. Some places will have like stuff like this, stores. Some places are just houses or walls or stuff, you know. So Finally reached the top, and whoa, the view from the top. It is quite nice indeed. After quite a long walk up the stairs, I found this place called Akanyi Taro Balls. So they sell dessert and a bit parched, so wanted to get something to cool myself down. Yep. So I got myself one of the taro ball dessert tea things. Yep. So this is it. So basically there is like ice underneath there. You have taro balls, you have sweet potato balls, you have some sweet potato in there, I think. A bit of beans, you know, like red beans and stuff. Mung beans or some kind of thing in a sweet type of soup. And ice. I wouldn't say shaved ice, but I think crushed ice. Okay. I do like the chewiness of the balls. The sweet potato balls, the taro balls. Nice and chewy. And then a bit of sweetness there from the soup. Then you have the beans, but then you also have a lot of the crushing of the ice. A cooling dessert. Quench your thirst. Nice chewiness. I do like the chewiness of the taro balls. A good dessert lah. That's all I can say. Very nice and cooling. Refreshes you after the long walk up the stairs. So after I ate my dessert, I found out right beside the dessert store there is this place. Look at that, a seating area with a beautiful view and a toilet for you to eat your dessert, which I didn't know it was there. So I went down a bit and then I went into the food street, and you can see lots and lots and lots of food and also lots of people. So they sell all the normal night market food like stinky tofu, desserts, all the stuff they have. They also have it here. At least I think so, because this place is definitely very full. I'm sure they sell other things that are unique to this place here, but because this place is just so full of people, a bit difficult to stop and try and see what they sell. So there are also like cafes and restaurants around there too. But then it was a bit too crowded, so I escaped the place and I came out and walk a bit more around the area, see what I can find, what I can explore, like souvenir places. Sometimes there's a cafe, restaurant, and a barber shop. I do not know why you will come here to cut your hair, but barber shop, here it is. And beside the barber shop, there is this like small little alley. You come to people's like houses, residences, and a view. Look at that. Beautiful view of the area. Ooh. Yeah. Quite nice, like I said, a bit of a magical feel. I came back to this area here. I've decided a lot of people come here and take photos, but should we go to the Monster Museum, or which you have to pay, or go to some place which is free, which is the old cinema? Monster Museum, tea house, free cinema place. Cannot decide. I think I will go for the free cinema place. So this place used to be a cinema, in the past, where Jiufen was a mining town, this was the cinema for the place. Old school, like look at that, old projector, and then you also have a cinema playing a documentary about a movie that this guy made about this place. Also good is there's a toilet here. And then this is the old school. I guess this is the place where you buy your popcorn. If there were popcorn in the past. Yup. Like old stuff lah. Yep. And then after that, continue walking around. Me in Jiufen. Who would have thought? Climbing upstairs, walking around. Yeah, look at that. Stairs going down all the way down there because there are a lot more residences around here. So when people normally come to Jiufen, what they do is they will take the bus here. After that, spend the day. After that, take a bus back to Taipei. It's just a 2-hour ride. But, what I did instead was I stayed the night here. Oh, look at that. There's actually a river flowing down the mountain. Okay. So what happens was, because what I heard was at night, Jiufen is also quite picturesque too, quite beautiful, quite magical. So I decided to stay and have a look. But since there's light, I thought to explore this area. I found a wooden hand, and the wooden hand led me to this small little, I guess you can call it a park. Hello? Yep, a weird little park. So we have a little random park here, beside a mountain. Why it's here, I don't know. But very random. And right next to the park, I found in my exploration a tunnel. A secret tunnel. A tunnel that not many people that comes here know of or know about. Or where will this tunnel lead me to? Something mysterious? But you need to be careful. A lot of motorbikes are coming through this place here. A dark, dark, dark tunnel. Where will it lead? It will lead me to another place? Will it lead me to, I don't know, maybe outside of Taiwan? Maybe it's a special magical tunnel that will bring me to a magical place. Maybe not a place, but maybe in time. Maybe it will go back in time to the past of the dinosaur timing. Or maybe to the future. Yes, the future. Never know. Be careful of the motorbikes. But let's see. It brings us to a road. A bit anticlimactic, but I think I found a cafe. Yep. Not in time, not in place, but a cafe. But a cafe with a nice view, a beautiful view, a place to have a good drink. And after discovering the magical tunnel, or what turned out to be not really that magical. Anyway, heading back to the crowd, I guess. Like I said, a lot of tourists do come here. It is a very nice place lah. If you come to Taipei, you ever been here, I advise you to come here once. And then I found there is another temple here.
Nice. I'm so jealous. I like muscular women. When's it gonna lift me?
No, we're gonna take a picture. Oh. Me? Yeah. Get a or like here. Oh, that's great. Okay.
And then we come back to the, I guess, the main street where there are cafes, restaurants, and then the food street up ahead. Ooh, hi, kitty cat. Kitty cat cartoon selling drinks. And as you can see, as it comes to late in the evening time, some of the lanterns, they have turned it on. And when the night comes, the lantern will be turned up. Yeah, that was the famous brown sugar milk drink, boba milk drink. Anyway, we are going back to the food street here. I'm just having a look around. Then after this, my next plan is to have dinner, and then after that, enjoy the Jiufen at night. If you're interested in that, look out for part 2 of this video. Now look at this, a tea house. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first part of the Jiufen experience. Join me for my next adventure. I will see you all around, guys, girls, and others too. Oh yeah, this is the main entrance to the food street. Anyway, see you all around. Bye bye.